Happy New Year. Happy 2021. This is Real Dence. Nay, thank you for still being here. And this is the new year. Yeah, I did say still. Oh, yes. There's a lot of stealing going on. And there was a lot of crime going on New Year's Day. I'm like, are you kidding me? You basically, okay, you guys are doing the same thing. All right, but yeah. If you haven't subscribed already, you guys, and you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please like this video. Please share this video. And please comment whatever you like down below. But please keep it respectful. And oh my goodness, you guys, guess what else? Ha ha ha. I would like for you to hear a word from our sponsor.
No longer wearing the labels of the underserved, it's our constitution to have better solutions. And the sanity of our humanity rests on the rights to be equal. So without an apology, help our psychology embrace this terminology, the one that recognizes me, and we call it Blackology, self-knowledge, the knowledge of self.
Well, as you guys can see from our title tonight, wow. That's right, of course. And what? You guys, I have to take a deep breath when I am doing these articles like this, because I'm like, this is real. This actually happened. What in the world? Why? What were they thinking? Oh my goodness, come on now. You gotta do better than that. But anyway, I didn't do it. And my real ones didn't do it. But these Amazon employees, they evidently thought they were going to get away with something like this. And I just don't understand how in the world you think that you could allegedly steal almost $600,000 worth of iPhones. Yes, for real. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. No way possible can you think that you're going to get away with something like that. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, you guys. Woo! I said, well, $500,000? No, not just $500,000. A little bit more closer to $600,000 worth of iPhones. And then on top of that, they're going Amazon employees. So I'm like, wait a minute, what? Are you kidding me? So I am going to go over this story with you guys. And of course, I love to give my source. I love to give my source because I don't have to make things up. This is real. So if you go on appleinsider.com, appleinsider.com, you can read about these Amazon workers that allegedly were caught with over $500,000 worth of stolen iPhones. And it wasn't just one person. It was more than one person. More than one. And then they try to take the iPhone 12. Those are the newest, the most newest ones that they have available for purchase. The iPhone 12. And of course they're on a high end. That's a high end phone. And highly desirable that consumers are really globally trying to get. They are beautiful, I gotta tell you that. And expensive. Woo, they are expensive. And a little bit too expensive for my taste. I tell you that. I'm like, no, you can keep that. I don't think so. And I don't purchase hot items as it is, and people call it hot. People call it hot. Hot. Well, yeah, stolen is hot. Hot is stolen. The same thing. Okay, there you go. Have at it. So, and this stuff is expensive. And I just can't believe they thought they was going to get away with it. And I'm sorry, you guys, because I'm really excited. I apologize. You heard me stuttering. Wow. Woo. So, yeah. Let me go ahead on and do this story, you guys. So, it was a report, right? And it was done by a Spanish tech site. iPadizat. Wow. Okay. So it was 5 Amazon employees that were arrested for stealing these iPhone 12 from Amazon where they were working. And this happened in Madrid. The Amazon in Madrid. So, man, I'm trying to tell you like this. Let's see. They incriminating items were found on the 5 suspects. Were 10 iPhones and a large cache of IMEI numbers. And they were allegedly stolen from phone, the phone boxes, the boxes that they come in. So they were stolen from the phone boxes. Good grief. And the 5 suspects were uncovered. They were busted by Amazon after launching an internal and covert operation after significant disparities were observed in the weight of several phone boxes. Boy, I tell you. Of course, hidden cameras. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't even know that hidden cameras were I mean, come on now. You work there. Hidden cameras. Duh. Whatever. Wow. And of course, one of the suspects voluntarily reported himself to police. And another was arrested while at work, allegedly. The remaining three were apprehended after leaving the center after it closed. Whew, baby. But of course, all five of those Amazon, well, I guess it's safe to say, former Amazon employees. Because if they didn't get fired after something like this, they're going to have a serious problem. Serious problem. So I can allege safely that they were more than likely they're now former Amazon employees after something like that. I guess that's a darn safe alleged. Yeah. Well, guess what though? Whew. Oh boy, girl, I tell you. So hey, that's what they wanted to do. They did it, and allegedly, they got caught, and of course, hidden cameras, and one of them, told on itself and all that good stuff. So, woo, that's a mess right there, and that's a messed up way to boy, I tell you. But on to the next story. Oh my goodness, you guys. Wow. New Year's Day 2021 have begun with lives being taken away by gunfire. Yeah. And I found this one right here. WVNSTV.com. And the title that they have is two arrested in connection to New Year's Day shooting in Huntington. Okay. Oh man, West Virginia. And sadly, a man and a juvenile were arrested with drug charges in connection to the shooting. Okay? And of course, I was wondering, wait a minute, what? So is it drug charges, or has someone's life been taken away? What is really going on with that? So, real ones, real Disney, of course. I'm going to give you the rundown on this story in a short. I'm not going to go over every last bit of the article, but I will be summarizing as to what happened. It's just crazy. I don't understand. I just don't understand why people have to be shooting. You mean to tell me there's no other way to celebrate New Year's without gunfire? Do you have to do that? I don't, especially when you live in a neighborhood. I can see if you live on 10 acres of land and you do that, okay, there you have it. But if you're within city limits, I do not recommend that at all. That is not a celebration. That is putting someone's life in jeopardy. And I have this story and I have another story that I'm going to go over with roughly what occurred. So this article basically already telling us that Kentez Jamal Gregg, only 24 years old, and a male juvenile from South Carolina were both charged with possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance on Saturday, January 2nd, during a search warrant executed on them. Officers discovered 2 firearms and a felony amount of narcotics. Wow. The search warrant was a result from an investigation into a shooting that occurred Friday evening, January 1st, which had happened approximately and allegedly 8 p.m. Okay? So, oh my gosh. Let me just keep going a little bit further. The police officers say they found a man outside the home with a gunshot wound and was taken to a local hospital for treatment. And approximately 1 a.m. Saturday, officers responded to a second gunshot victim at the hospital in Huntington. The second victim was a male, also sustained his injuries at the same location in Huntington. So basically at that point, the first gunshot victim, hey, he was in stable condition. But the second victim, not so lucky. So, I tell you what. That's just ridiculous. I just don't. I'm lost for words. I just don't. Period. Okay? I don't agree with it. In the slightest bit. I just don't agree. Okay? So get mad at that. Well, I have to tell you guys my source for this one about this North Texas man that was arrested in connection to his girlfriend's shooting demise. Yes. And I got this article from WFAA.com. WFAA.com. North Texas man that was arrested in connection to his girlfriend's shooting demise. Okay? Of course, I hate to say but hey, no, I don't. I don't hate to say it because I didn't do this. So, hey, this man that I'm about to show you a photo of right here. This is the man that the Arlington Police Department posted Arlington Police Department showed this photo of this man that allegedly is connected to his girlfriend's demise, a shooting demise at that. Okay? So the detectives did this. Now, I had nothing to do with this. So, but hey, this is part of my YouTubing. This is how I keep it real with you guys. This is how I keep you guys informed. My real ones. Hey, I don't have a choice. Yeah, I do have a choice, but my choice is to give you guys the real deal, the honest truth. Yes, this happened on New Year's. Okay? On New Year's. Yes, it did. Okay, so the Arlington police made an arrest. Okay, and the fatal demise of a 39-year-old woman on New Year's Day. Mario Alanis, Alanis, Mario Alanis, I hope I pronounced that correctly. He is only 34 years old, according to this report that I'm reading. He was arrested in connection to the shooting demise of his girlfriend, and I am not going to announce her name, but she was only 39 years old. Okay? And Mario Alanis, 34. But to me, on that picture, he appeared to be, 50? He looks like he's basically 50 years old. I don't know. Maybe it's the scruffy beard on his face. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But he looks 50 on that photo. To me, he does. Alanis, he was taken into custody in South Arlington. And he was booked in the jail. And they charged him with manslaughter. They charged him with manslaughter. They sure did. They sure did. Okay? So basically, Mr. Alanis threw the loaded gun onto the ground and tried to reload it while it was pointed at his demise 39-year-old girlfriend. And at that time, allegedly, that's when the gun supposed to had hit her. So, and basically, I guess that happened around 12:30, according to this article here. They found her on the back porch with a gunshot wound, and she was pronounced on the scene. She was pronounced demised on the scene, okay? The sister of the victim was the one that called 911 and reported that her boyfriend went in the backyard and the gun allegedly accidentally went off and struck her. So, hey, it may be downgraded from manslaughter. Who knows? I don't know. But the thing is that it happened, and that's the point I wanted to make. And hopefully this type of information will be spread among far and wide, worldwide, about gun safety, about how to properly use them. You surely, no, why would you even throw a gun on the ground in the first place, and then gonna try to load it while it is pointed at someone? That's just not smart. Not smart at all. Complete lackadaisical. I know what? I don't care how much you've had to drink. I don't care how high you are from whatever drugs you may have intake. I don't care. That is my take on it. That's my commentary on it. And that's how I'm going to keep it real about all of this. From people stealing